welcome to another video on my channel. And I actually do want to apologize because I haven't been doing any covers, I think, for the past week and a half or so. It's because I actually was suffering from flu, and since I think Friday last week I actually couldn't speak anymore. Like, my voice is actually gone. I'm still recovering right now, so my voice might sound a bit groggy. But yeah, we're getting better. So the tutorial which I'm doing for you guys today is a song by Khaya Mthethwa called Mkhulumsebenzi. So in the key of A flat, it's gonna be it's actually a pretty simple tutorial because they do basic stuff here. Just need to recall that there are different parts. Okay, yeah. So the song starts like this. So it starts, but in A flat. So yeah, bongi, yeah, bongi, yeah. Mkhulumsebenzi, Mkhulumsebenzi, yeah, bongi, yeah. So that whole thing is literally you just playing a 1, 5, 6, 4. So it's literally going to become very boring very soon, because for the majority of the song you're playing that. So obviously the one chord in A flat is a 1, 5 in your left hand, in your right hand a 1, 3, 5, but you can do it multiple different ways because of the fact that this chord is just based on just like chords and not actually you following the melody line as the person was playing the keyboard. So you can do like a 1 octave, left hand, right hand, 3, 5, 1, 3, or you can do a 2, 3, 5, 1, or different variations of playing the 1 in any of the different inversions. So yeah, then the 5, same thing, left hand, 5, 2, right hand, 5, 6, 7, 2, or you can do 7, 2, 5, all the different inversion, or you can do, like, instead of playing the 5 in your left hand, you can play the 7 in your left hand and then still play like that 5, or you can shift that 7 to 6 to give you this kind of feel. So yeah, next we play the 6. So the 6th chord is left hand is mainly going to be doing a 6, 3, 6 or a 6, 3, 5, depending on how you're playing it. And right hand is be doing a 3, 6, 1. Those are your main chords, which the main notes you're gonna have in your chord. You could do a 7, 1, 5, add the 3 maybe. Then last is the 4. Left hand, 4, 1, right hand, 4, 6, 1. And once again, you can do the different inversions. So it's a 4. So as the song goes, da 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 da. So for the majority of the song where it is doing that 4, that 1, 5, 6, 4, it can get very boring if you're not doing anything extra, right? So let's just first of all look at what you can do extra in terms of just these basic chords here. So what I like doing is that, you see, when I'm playing see what I'm doing? I like rolling. I like rolling. Okay, yeah. So I like rolling the notes in between. Okay. Let's try to make sense of what I'm trying to say. So, for example, if I'm going to be playing a 1, right? I know, so you need to look at it this way. I think that's the best way you can look at it. If you look at the first okay, yeah. If you look at the note in its root form, right? So for example, if we have the 1 in its root form, right? It'll make sense. If you look at the 1 in its root form, I'm usually rolling, because I'm usually doing that rolling stuff. If you want to do like the basic version of this, if you look at the 1 in its root form, I'm rolling the root note and then the first note after that to go to the third note. So for example, in the 1, I'm rolling the 1, 2 to get to the 3. In the 4, I'm rolling the 4, 5 to get to the 6. So in the 5 chord, I'm rolling the 5, 6 to get to the 7. So now how does that sound? So it means I'm doing this. Then when I get to the third note, that's when I play the chord. So you see? So that's the basic way, the most basic way I can explain to you in that context, right? But it also works the same way, like logically, using other inversions of the 1, 4, 5. So for example, if you saw I was doing this, so fine, if I'm playing the 1 in its second inversion, I can do. But if I'm playing the 1 in its roots, I'm usually just doing a 2, 3, and 1, right? So same thing when I'm doing it before its roots, I'm doing a 5, 6. Now I'm instead of going from like from the 1, 2 to the 3, I'm not doing a 2, 3 to the, you see? Same thing with the 4. Normally I'll do a 1, 2, sorry, the 4, 5 to the 6. Now I'm doing the 5, 6, and then just playing it. So with the 7, I do the same thing. Instead of doing the 5, 6 to the 7, I'm now just doing a 6, 6, 7. You see? So technically, so you see what I'm doing, stuff like this. Yeah, yeah. Because now I'm literally just filling in stuff just by doing that one trick alone. You see? So just with that one trick alone, which I'll show you now, you can actually have, instead of having just a, now you can have this. You see, right? So that was one trick. Another trick, which I literally just sort of started doing at the end, is now changing the inversions. Because I know I'm playing a 1, then a 5, then a 6, then a 4, right? I'm playing a it's not a 1, so instead of just playing that 1 over and over, you can change the inversion. So yeah, see, one second inversion, 1 root, 1 first inversion. See, 5, first inversion, 5 root, 5 second inversion. Don't pay too much attention to the order I'm doing it in, because it literally works whatever order you're doing it in. So you shouldn't pay too much attention to the order I'm doing it in. So you see, it doesn't really matter, right? Then another thing which you can do is instead of playing you can play a suspended chord, right? So what that is, for example, this is a normal 1 chord. And now the suspended chord is when you're adding the 1, 2, and you're playing that, but then you're leaving out the third note. Now it's a suspended chord, right? So how does that sound? Yeah, see, it sounds a bit different, right? But if you put it in the right place, it works nicely. And usually the right place I'll put it in is when I'm playing the 5 chord, right? Because you normally see me doing this 5, 6, 2. That's a suspended chord. So instead of playing the 5, I'm playing this. And the reason why it works perfectly here is because the bass line is not playing the 5. Because you see, it sounds a bit like dead here if you're just playing that, but now you're playing the 7. See, it sounds a lot better. So you have that option too. Preferably, I would say leave that for the 5 and for the 3. So you see, when you have to go to like a 3 chord, there are times when you're playing a 3 chord, right? Sometimes you'll be playing something like this, but then there are times when you're playing like the 1. Now, with the case that you're doing a 1 over the 3, what I tend to prefer to do is play the suspended chord of the 1 over the 3, because I'm looking for that thing where normally you're playing the 1. Now you're gonna let's look at it technically. Normally you're playing the 1. Now you're gonna add the 2, and you're gonna drop the 3, but we're not gonna drop it now. We're gonna shift it an octave lower so we can play that as our bass. That's what I'm looking for. So it's the same thing with the 4. Normally you're playing the 4. Now we're gonna add the 5. Then we're gonna drop the 6, play it in the bass, right? So then the same thing with the 5. Add the 6, drop the 7, lower. So you have something like this, right? So for example, the song "Never Would Have Made It." Da, 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 da. Anyways, right? So you see where that goes in now. Instead of do you hear the difference between and, or, and hopefully you see that. Right, back to the song. I think I've went too much off of a tangent. So I've showed you different things you can do there, right? There are some other stuff. Now the tutorial is becoming longer than I wanted it to be, so I think we should just move on. So there's a lot of repeating of those 4 chords. There goes the sing, yeah. Sing, yeah. So sing, yeah. Okay, the part I'm looking for is it's E, right? So that part over there, right? You're playing a left hand. So left hand is mainly doing a 2, but you can add the 6-1. Right hand's doing a 4-6-2. Left hand is now doing a 3-1. Right hand's doing a 2-5-1. Left hand's now doing a 5-flat-1. You can add the 3. Then right hand's doing a 5-flat-6-2. 5-flat-2-3. Left hand 5-flat-6-2. Right hand. So again. Then now you go to okay, maybe I'm saying the wrong part of the song there, but you guys know how it sounds over there, right? Because now the next part is da da da. So it's doing you're doing a 2, 6, 5, 2 flats, 2, 5. Then da 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 da. Then you repeat. So the part where they're doing this, I'm a bit confused now. Okay, so sorry. So that part it's so that part thing we're doing a 2. When you're doing a 2, left hand's going to be doing a 2-1-2, right hand's going to be doing a 4-6-1-4. Then you're just doing a 6. Then you're doing the 5, but then you're doing this 5/7, which I showed you. Then here we have a 2 flat, which is always most likely a diminished chord in my tutorials. So left hand's doing a 2 flat, 7 flat, 2 flat. Right hand's doing a 3, 5, 7 flat, 2 flat, 2, 6. Right. Yeah. Then it's back to Germany. Right. And that continues for the majority of things until we get to until we get to right, so that part of the right. So that part is we're doing a 4. But I want you to walk this up. So left hand can do like a 4-6. Right hand can do a 1-3-4-6. Just want to walk up that. Nice chord there, but then. Anyways. And left hand 5-7, right hand 2-5-7. But you can't do that. You can't add that 3 to give it a nice feel with it. It's not really important I play that much. I just played it now and it sounded nice. Yeah, between a 6, then a left hand 6. I literally just showed you guys this. Yeah, left hand 6, right hand 4-5-1. Left hand 7, right hand 5-6-2. The left hand 1, right hand 5-1-3. Left hand 3, right hand 1-2-5. So da 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 da. Anyways, right? So he's doing that there, and yeah. Sorry. Then, oh yes. The last thing I wanted to show you is, so you know when I told you this, right? So now there's a part towards the end where he's literally just singing Mkhulumsebenzi, oh. I just can't get the rhythm, I don't know why. But it says something like this, Mkhulumsebenzi owenzayo kule ndawo yebo yebo. And there's a part where it's literally, it just goes Mkhulumsebenzi owenzayo. Yeah, so that part, right? So he's literally just saying Mkhulumsebenzi owenzayo, Mkhulumsebenzi owenzayo, Mkhulumsebenzi owenzayo. What? I've already forgot what it sounds like. But anyways, that part. So you know you're doing like a 1, then a 5, then a 6, then a 4, right? But this part is literally a. So you're doing a 2, but then it's more like a 2/4 because left hand is doing a 2-6-1, right hand's doing a 4-6-1-3. Then next you're doing a 3, left hand's doing a 3-1, right hand's doing a 2-5-1. So. So now we're going to a 4. So you can literally just keep the right hand the same and left hand now play a 4-1-3. So or what you can do is you can do do that 4. So left hand's doing a 4, say right hand's doing a 6-1, 6-2-3, 6. Right, so then you're doing a suspended chord, 5-4-5 suspended, right hand 1-4-5-1, right? So let me just go through a whole bunch of things once over, and yeah, for this tutorial. Just go through it once over for you guys to just see how it all sounds together. So from the beginning. Right, then it just continues on to that part. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, guys. So yeah, that's it for this tutorial, guys. Till next time, stay blessed.